I wanted to talk about one very important thing, and that's the nourishment. So of course we have a formal nourishment, which is like nutrition, and many people are used to know about calories, proteins, vitamins, but on a deeper level, all the nourishment has a form, a sacred geometry. If the fruits and the vegetable travel in the airplanes, the form is a little bit damaged because there is a lot of radiation up there. If the fruits travel in a car, there is some pollution being involved, and if I grab the fruit behind my house from a tree, it's really, really powerful. So there's a lot of things we don't see, but they are nourishing us. And even if we don't speak a lot about this, we can feel this. So it's a lot about feeling. The sensuality helps us to be nourished, actually, because when we feel, we are fulfilled with a feeling, or we are choosing, we don't want this feeling. To be nourished is very important. We choose also the colors of the food. We go to places like a market, which nourishes us. It nourishes our eye, it nourishes our smell. Maybe we can even make friendships. So to nourish us, we have to choose where we go. And often we can't go to a supermarket, or we can't go to meet a friend, because he will not nourish us. So that's a big responsibility to take. Nourishing ourselves is so important, because if I feel very nourished, I'm satisfied. And then I start to love, to be lovable. I start to enjoy. So we come back to the sensuality which we feel. And if we enjoy, we open up our skins and we absorb the nourishment. The nourishment can be sound, can be a wind. And it's very important to take the more genuine things to nourish us. There's so many herbs in the countryside that they're very, very nourishing, and the more the food is processed, the less nourishing it is. It's very, very simple sometimes just to make a nap and breathe deep, and it's much better for your skin than the most expensive or highest product of L'Oréal or Clinique. So it's also about stepping back and leaning back. Especially I want to tell this to the women, to my sisters. When you step back, you get more. It's this leaning back. This really relaxation. And see what you have around, what you would like to be nourished with, and open your body. If you don't open and relax, you will never be nourished. The skin nourishes itself, but only in a relaxed state. The body rejuvenates when you are in your heart. The light food is coming into your system. You don't need to eat much. People think they need to eat much. They eat too much sugar. There is so much industry just for food, which is really toxic for us. So to be nourished is a state of openness, and stay with yourself and stay within, and don't go out with a desire that you want something else. Stay with what you have and put a lot of gratitude. Serotonin is also the hormone of the gratitude. And the more gratitude you feel, the more serotonin you will have. Same with all hormones. So if you have gratitude, you will get more and be more nourished. If you don't have gratitude, breathe into your heart and say thank you. So we can take responsibility and construct the way to receive. That's the most important about nourishment. It's not about the ingredients or the things we eat. It's about us to open up to nourishment. In our heart we have a spot where we can go deeper and deeper. It's like a gate, a door. And the most we go into this door, the most we feel nourished. There is pure love. And when we feel this pure love and this warmth in the body, then we feel also successful and we feel nourished. And through that fulfillment, we shine out. Now we have a full moon here, beautiful full moon, very peaceful. And this shining, the center is peace, and this shining out is not only nourishing the next, but it's nourishing all the field, all the world. So understand how important it is that you feel nourished and that you feel relaxed. First take decision where to go, where not to go. You will not feel more happy because you help more people, but you will feel happy and helpful, the most you are nourished. And always know it's not formal, it's intern always. And then I want to go also to more specific things of nourishment. I'm specialized for women, of course, because I'm living in this woman body and this woman physics, so I especially talk to women. And I see a lot of women, they're struggling because they feel like very unsatisfied and they blame people around because they want the other people to be different, so they feel more fulfilled. And that's a very tough thing, especially when there is a relation where it's a partner and we love the partner and then we ask the partner to do things so we feel better. That's not okay. Responsibility for you. Letting free the other. And to be emotionally satisfied and sexually satisfied, you need to be nourished and you need to be open. So the nourishment comes in. And then there's this wonderful technique of the yoni egg, which we have like these little eggs in precious stones. So for example, the jade is working on the kidneys. It's cleansing and opening the kidneys, strengthening the kidneys. Then we have obsidian stone, black stone. It's emptying, so it's a good cleansing for all the space of the vagina, the uterus, all the memory that is held there. It can be sucked out with the obsidian. And the work with the yoni egg is activating all the root chakra and giving a lot of warmth and trust, a lot of dopamine. Dopamine is the hormone of being at home, feeling trust. And with the yoni egg, we use it very softly and very powerfully with breathing. So we open the spine to be nourished with this plenty feeling. It's very orgasmic. If you are educated, if your body is very sensitive, then you really can have big orgasmic states. And with this warmth, you cleanse and you nourish all your nervous system. You cleanse your brain also, your concepts. If you think the others should be different so you feel well, you can cleanse this, the system. And you come back to understanding that you are responsible for your feelings, your emotions, your needs. And the more you step into this responsibility, the more power you will have, and your environment will be more and more as you wish. Don't try to change your environment. Don't try to change outside. Be nourished. Make some exercises. The yoni egg is really, really powerful. But also just coming back in the heart, breathing and relaxing. With the sounding, open your jars. The jars are connected to the sacrum. It's also the sensual part, the lower part of the chakras. And when this part is open, you're so much nourished. It's so plenty, it's so plenty. And you shine out to the world, and your environment will just show up more lush, more generous, more lovable. So never forget to go back to yourself and take responsibility. The self is also very sovereign. It's a very sovereign place. In this sovereign place, we don't need no government. We don't need no people telling us what to do or not. In this sovereign space, we can feel emptiness, silence, peace. And from there, we breathe in, we nourish ourselves, we feel the skin, let the skin feel, take time to feel, lots of time to feel. And when you feel well, take more time to feel. So you expand this wellness.